Hey, what's going on? Joe here, and hopefully this video isn't splotchy, but I'm going to do part of my new Turkish Get the F Up program, and it's going to be a little bit more of the extended range Turkish Get Up. So let me flip it over and start with some shoulder warm-ups and save this for later. All right, so the first thing that I really like to do with getting my shoulders prepped for any type of Turkish get-ups, either using clubs or mace to get that extended range of motion. You can do teacup exercises where you're holding it, pretending you're holding a hot cup of tea and internally rotating and not losing that. And then you can rotate on the opposite direction, so that really gets your shoulder working through a range of motion. But I also like to take the weight that I'm going to be using and getting that getting that away from the body and then working on control of it. So internal, external rotations, making sure that I'm supporting the bell. I don't want to go too far with that. You see it from this direction. I'm working on connecting the shoulder right there with the pecs and lats. So if people think Turkish Get Up is just shoulder, it's silly. You are using your lats, you are using your pecs, you're using everything down here, okay? So another thing, you can roll to the side, you can work in the same way, okay? Make sure you're not going too far. This can definitely be a light kettlebell that you're using. And also you can work in all these different positions. So above head, working on control and stabilization of that arm, okay? So I'm going to go to the other side. You can see it from a different angle. So lock it out, work on getting that shoulder to listen to you. I'd much rather have you connected at the beginning than, let's go from this angle, here. See, I'm going nice and slow, nice and controlled. The thing about the kettlebell is if you go too fast, since it has most of the weight on one side, it can spin quickly. And that's a problem for people when they're doing things overhead a lot. If they let the kettlebell go much more over their head, you're going to lose it. It's going to come down, okay? So external rotation, getting this side lateral line really strong in the body is what you're looking for. All right, so once I feel that I'm nice and controlled, nice and loose and fluid in the shoulder, what I'm going to do is, let me start this real quick. I'll be right back. Forgot to hit this time lapse. There we go. All right. Okay, so just doing this little live thing. It's morning here where I'm at, and I am not a morning exerciser. I love to ride bikes, mountain bike, not lift weights. It's never been my thing. But I am so interested in really and focused on doing this program that it made me want to do it in the morning. So I don't know. I'm excited. So hopefully other people are. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to do 2 extended range Turkish get-ups on each side. An extended range, you're really going to use your triceps because you're going to be down very far, okay? You're not going to be in this position. So this might be a tough exercise for people that aren't very flexible. And if you're not flexible, you can modify it, okay? So I'm going to start with this. Let's see, let's get down here. Bring my bell up. So I'm going to be going to this side. I'm going to try to go here. So I'm going to do 2 on each side. Over. Now I'm going to stay down here, okay? I'm going to come underneath. Now here's where I have to really use that tricep to push up. Go over, come back up, step down. Now I'm going to the tricep to the elbow again. That's the extended range. And I'm sliding out under there. All right, so there's 1. Lift up. Just enough space. push with the arm, tricep, lean over, step up. This is a slower one. And there's 2. All right, so I'm going to go transfer my bell to the other side. Bring it up. Stay down. Go to the knee. Push up to the arm. Come over. Up. Take your time. Boom. Pivot. Hand. Elbow. Slide out. And down. 1. So I think this would be really good for people that are doing jiu-jitsu, grappling, because it's just different than what you're used to other than a regular Turkish get-up. Go here. Whoops, see? It's just different. You got to focus on it. Tricep. Over. Up. I like this because it doesn't, I can't go really quick. All right, so there is the extended range Turkish get-up. Now I'm going to do 3 more sets of those on each side. I'm not going to talk a lot about it. I'm just going to do, because this is live. But yeah, I've done these for a really long time. I like to make sure that I have a lot of range of motion in my hips, shoulders. So when you're in that extended range, instead of being up here, where your shoulder's getting that, you're down here. Your shoulder's getting more. So people would more straight off the body laterally. You have to use a lot more down on the lats. So I like it. But I'm going to stick with using a 24 kilogram bell here. There's no need to go really, really heavy for me. I'm doing a lot of get-ups through the week. So I'm just going to move this over here and ready to go. Okay. Up, make sure that it's locked. Got that? Roll over, lift up, press. 1. 2. We'll lower that down, roll the bell over. Now, you can take as much as you need rest-wise, but I'm just going to go into it. So you want to do get-ups, I really try to focus on getting my hips to do the work, not just my quads. This is, whoops, see, this is definitely more useful, beneficial when you're using kind of barefoot shoes. So you don't have, like these are trail runners, and they get kind of stuck a little bit. Because of, you know, the edges, there's a lot of teeth to grip. I like to use Zero shoes or Merrill, Viva barefoot, different things like that. So 2 down to do this one first, right? Yeah. All right. So, I need to start from the bottom. I like to start Turkish get-ups from above a lot. It's just me. All right. So, get it up there, lock it in place. See, it's locked here, it's locked here. Bell's not wobbling. Oop, I'm gonna skip that range. I'm gonna be down low and then tricep up. Yeah, there. Make sure you get there. 2, So no matter where you're at, always readjust. Make sure that you're comfortable there. Okay, whatever your grip is, make sure it's locked and good. Safe, stable. Okay. One. You gotta give yourself enough space to get your lower leg out, okay? So yeah, I'm gonna tight. Funny. This rubber mat. So I don't like doing Turkish get-ups on really hard floors. I'm sure you can figure out why. So that was 3. Now I'm going for my next set. I try to keep these workouts less than 30 minutes in this program, and they're 3 times a week. All right, so make sure it's up there. See what I'm doing? I'm locking that in, but I still have the ability to move. It's just changing where I'm controlling it. Over. A little bit from the side. I'm going to go really far, elbow, and then brace, kick out. You'll be able to see well on this side. Alright, so there you go. There are the 4 sets of 2 extended range Turkish get-ups. So now I'm going to set my timer. I'm going to do some rotational clean to press. I'm not going to use a lot heavy weight with this. Probably just a 39 pounder. Okay. There we go. I'm going to get my timer going. I'm going to do 30 seconds. So 30 seconds on each side. Here's the conditioning part for the body, okay? 30 seconds per arm, 1 minute for the body. I recommend you do your weaker side first. All right, so let's see. Stop, watch. Now, when I do this clean, I'm going to go across my body and press. Okay? Set that down. All right, so. Switch sides. excuse me, I like to have the palm going across this way. So the bell crossing right below the knees and the handle isn't hitting the knees, okay? So you have more space here than you do here. You're gonna keep that bell close to you. You don't wanna bring it too far out. You don't wanna bring it too far down. Keeping it close. I'm gonna go another 15 seconds. Put a minute on, minute off. You might wanna do a couple minutes off. All right, 2 rounds. So if you're noticing, with these lighter weights and doing higher reps, I like to exhale when I need tension, okay? So as the bell's coming down, I'm breathing out, bracing hard, like a punch, like I'm getting punched. Same thing, throwing a punch, getting punched, right here. Now, once the bell's coming up, I'm inhaling quickly. Every time there's a force impact or absorption, I'm exhaling, because this is not maximal weight, okay? I'm bracing, breathing all around. Time for the third round. Notice it's all in my hips. Okay. All right, so once again, this is part of the first week of my Turkish Get the F Up program, where plenty of Turkish get up stuff, not too much, not too little. I think it's just right, and accumulates through the weeks, different things, different styles, every session. You won't be bored. I wanted to make this because the other Turkish Get Up dominant program is so incredibly boring. The same thing over and over. There's only 2 exercises. So, all right, here we go. So. my side. All right, so there is the 4 sets of 30 seconds on each side of the rotational clean and press. So now, catch my breath here. We're going to TATE presses, okay? So floor TATE presses with kettlebells. I think I can use this other 39. Well, it's in my car. So let me drop to 35, so not much of a difference, just 2 kilograms. Okay, so when I set this up, you're going to see it's basically, the kettlebells are going into the chest, neck area, okay? So this is what it's going to look like. I'm going to be doing it in a false grip, kind of like that. So I'm pushing with the wrists. I'm not squeezing, and that's why I love doing TATE presses with kettlebells. Okay, so obviously you probably have a little bit longer of a rest, but it's nothing crazy for me here. So I'm getting up. Kettlebells are up. Now, see how they're coming down? Watch your face. There you go, I just did a couple extra, so I love when sweat rolls right in my eye. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 more of those, and then we're going to move on to hand-to-hand swings. So nothing crazy there. I like alternating if I'm going to do single arm swings, just because it keeps you really focused on the body more than just your grip. That's it. You can feel this already. You can definitely feel these. Cumulative effect for this first week of doing this, I feel more solid, and my hip and low back actually feel better by doing more of these get-ups. Okay, we move into this again. Let's see if I can lay down this way. You can see better. Okay. Okay. So they're out, and they're right on my shoulders to the side of my face. Okay, hope that helps. Ooh, yeah. You can definitely feel there in the triceps very well. All right, I'm gonna go again. Like I said, I'm going a little quicker than I recommend you to on YouTube. See how I don't have to grab? Oh, okay. So I only made 8 there because, whoo, yeah, feeling that. All right, so early morning workout. not what I normally do. Let's do the hand-to-hand swings. I'm going to do them with this 32 kilogram bell. So when I hand-to-hand swing, what I do is I don't grip like that. I actually rotate the bell up and grab that way. At a 45-degree angle and it's coming over, I grab. So the bell spins and I grab, okay? I'm not a thumb back swinger whatsoever. I'm either 45 degree, kind of to the side, or palm down pronated, because that's where the bell's, when you're doing, it's kind of like swimming, okay? So when you're doing that, the bell is going to rotate internally a little bit. I just don't want to put all that internal rotation back here because I'm a much shorter person. I have a long torso. That means I have to really get down there. I don't want to do that because I feel like my shoulder is much better. Ooh, feel those triceps. Wow. Yeah, I just locked down tight like that. I felt it. Okay. All right, well, anyway, so I like to kind of grab in this corner here as it swings back. So that means when it's coming up this way, I'm taking thumb forward here so the other hand can grab on the bell. Okay? See if I got this right. And slowly swing to a stop. So there was 20. Feels good. Like I said, I don't try to be as explosive as possible on every single rep. It's just not my goal. There's other exercises I can do with that to be explosive in that, namely jerks, things like that, double cleans, stuff like that. I do swings for mostly like strength endurance, focus. I don't do a crazy amount of swings. I'd rather do more clean and jerk or snatch. I'm definitely sweaty. Like I said, this is very early for me to train. So, I also don't just hinge at the hips. I'm going to do a video on this later. And I also don't do just a squat form of a swing. Kind of in between, and I kind of modify it a little bit, just depending. I mean, because that's how life works. When you're doing something for high duration, your form is going to change because areas of your body are going to fatigue. So, it's okay to adapt your form a little bit to get it done without injury. Alright, so there you go, hot take. I guess you want to see from the side. A little baggy your pants than I normally have. Another reason why I don't like the thumb back is if you've ever caught your shorts with your thumb, no way. That's not a good thing. It's not going to happen here. All right. All right, so we're probably close to 30 minutes. I'm gonna see where we're at. Yeah, 31 minutes. I got one more set to go, so this is perfect. So this is the end of my first week of the 4-week plan. And the biggest thing, when I wrote this, I wanted to make something that got people excited for the next workout, feeling really good, not too beat up from the one they just did, and not doing it every day. So more volume than the normal, than the really popularized Turkish get-up plan, but not too much like some of my other programs that make you really have to focus on recuperation. All right, so let's go to this last one. Head on this way again. Maybe see if you can see a little difference if I turn this way. All right, so sit back. All right, so there it is. Finished for the morning, and it's rainy in Cincinnati, so I probably won't be able to mountain bike today. Anyway, thanks for watching, and go to kbmuscle.com, go to the shop. You can get this program, 4 weeks. Turkish get the F up. I think you're really gonna like it. Yep. See you later.